and gentlemen, welcome to the newest game show ready to take Twitch.television by storm. It's a TV classic, but it's a brand new spin. Here today, we are going to be putting players' knowledge of League of Legends to the test. We're going to see if they can get through a grueling 15 questions and see who might be able to claim a $500 Ari skin. Please put your hands together. Let's give a warm twitch.tv/CaptainFlowers22 welcome to one of the other play-by-play casters here in the LCS. We got Rafa in the building. What's going on, buddy? Hell yes. Good to see you. Good to have you.
Let's get the show on the road, Captain. I got to win this $500 Ari skin as fast as possible.
All right, let's do it. He's ready. He's ready for the speed run. Okay, Gabe, I'm going to turn on the game show once more. It's time to play Who Wants to Win a $500 Ari skin. All right, question number 1. Which item in League of Legends grants the ability to revive upon death with a short delay? Guardian Angel, Zhonya's Hourglass, Quicksilver Sash, Redemption.
Guardian's Angel. Final answer.
Final answer is A, Guardian's Angel. Is that correct?
Correct.
Correct, it is. He doesn't even need GA for this one. It's not like he's going to strike out on question number 1. Now, of course, I have to go through the semantics of asking you if you want to keep playing. You're up to 575 RP, but I don't think you're going to be bowing out after one question.
Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's keep it rolling. But it's spelled wrong. Don't worry. Gabe is an editor. He's not a speller. He's also like 20-something years old. It's whatever. It's fine. It's close enough. Let's go ahead and move on to question number 2. Which champion is called the Heart of the Freljord? Braum, Ashe, Lissandra, Tryndamere.
The heart is the strongest muscle. That makes Braum the correct answer for this one.
Is that your final answer?
Correct.
Okay. A, Braum, final answer. Gabe, is he right? Is the heart the strongest muscle? Is it the big muscle man with a mustache? It is! He's correct! You don't need to throw up the door to survive that one. Rafa's moving on to question number 3. Are we moving on, Rafa?
Yes, sir. Let's keep going.
Let's keep rocking and a-rolling. Let's keep rocking and a-rolling. All right, Rafa. Question number 3. Which champion has the ability called Leap of Faith? Illaoi, Leona, Fizz, Pantheon.
That would be the ultimate ability of Illaoi, Captain.
Oh!
So A.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
All right, lock it in, Gabe. Let's see what we got. Not only is he calling the champion, he's calling out the key on the keyboard that this corresponds to. Is he right? He is! It's Illaoi, taking him to the tentacle dimension here in question number 3. Rafa has now tied Elias. And just, what was this, man? I feel like we haven't even been playing for 2 minutes. You are on a tear here in these first 3 questions.
I told you, I'm speedrunning this shit, Captain.
He's speedrunning.
We're going all the way.
Okay, we're going all the way. I'm going to take that as your wish to continue forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gabe, pull up question number 4. Let's see how far he's going to go. How many reworks has Ryze officially had? 4, 5, 6, 7.
So I started playing the game in 2013. And to my knowledge, Ryze had no reworks prior to that. Then there was the machine gun Ryze that came, I think, 2015. So that's his first one. Then they realized machine gun Ryze was not good for the game. So they reworked him again. Is the second one... I have to think my way through this. This is the first actual difficult question in the...
That's fair. And remember, you don't have to continue playing with your self-imposed challenge rules. You also have all 3 lifelines still available to use if you choose to.
The question is, there's a time when you could Realm Warp and Stasis, and then they realized that shit was too broken because it made his side lane split pushing too strong?
That's a patch. That's not a rework. That's just removing.
It's not a rework.
Yeah, that's not a
Okay.
rework. A rework is something that fundamentally changes the character's kit. At least one ability is being changed into something very different in the way that it functions. Removing the stasis interaction with Realm Warp is just a change, a nerf.
What are... man. Do I have to use a lifeline? Man,
You've got all three. You can phone a family member. We can eliminate 2 of the options right now, or you can ask Twitch chat.
All right. Chad, I'm sorry for hyping us up with no lifelines, but we're going to go for the 50-50 split.
All right, 50-50. Gabe, go ahead and cross out that 50-50 and cross out 2 of the incorrect options here on this question number 4. Okay, 4 and 5 out of the way. It's either 6 or
Really?
7. Yeah.
Oh,
This dude has been reworked quite a few times, my friend. Quite a few. It was either 6 or 7 times that Ryze has been officially reworked.
Mm. Mm. 6 for C. Final answer.
6. Final answer. Lock it in. Gabe, how many times was Ryze officially reworked in League of Legends? It was 6! He's in there! He's
thank
going
God.
forward. It might have cost him a lifeline, but that's why you have him, to get you through the tough stuff. The 50-50 pays off. Rafa,
Oh my God.
you are moving on. You now have 4 questions answered correctly. You have won 2,300 RP. It even displays correctly now because Gabe fixed the number that was all messed up earlier when Raz got this far. You're moving forward. You can go on and play question number 5, or you can leave with your 2,300 RP.
We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going.
I like that. I like that. He's fearless. He's brave. Gabe, give me question number 5. How much gold did Heart of Gold give every 10 seconds before being removed in 2012?
Oh, son of a bitch.
5 gold, 10 gold, 15 gold, 20 gold. Remember that these values are per 10.
My time. This was before my time.
This is gold per 10 on Heart of Gold.
Okay, so from what I remember hearing is that this item made supports absolutely broken because you could just roam around. I feel like this was also played on junglers as well.
That's
it just
correct.
made econ super, super easy. What are the options again?
Okay, one more time. How much gold did Heart of Gold give every 10 seconds before being removed in 2012? The answers are 5, 10, 15, 20.
I remember Heart of Gold wasn't the... Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, well, I've already used one lifeline. We're gonna use the chat lifeline.
Okay.
I know I'm gonna get trolled though. See, I when I watched Elias use chat and I saw so many people pick the wrong answer intentionally, I was like,
Okay. Let's get to it. We're going to let this thing run. I believe it runs for about 30 seconds. And we're going to see what everybody votes for. Countdown you can see on your screen right now. 15 seconds left on that one. Just like before, we're seeing a little bit of votes everywhere. But oh my god, it is overwhelmingly Twitch chat saying that A, 5 gold per 10 seconds is what they're leaning towards. 3, 2, 1. Countdown's done. This is your final result. By far, 5 gold per 10 leads, with 10 gold per 10 being the second most, but still just a shadow of that first one, and then the other 2 still struggling behind. So we can see an overwhelming number of players and viewers here in Twitch chat believe that the correct answer is A.
Ah, Dios mío. I'm so cooked. Well, then 5 gold per 10 seconds. Locking it in.
Final answer. Okay. 5 gold per 10. Die. Is he correct? Is he paying them bills correctly, or was it different? Are we looking for 5? We're looking for 5! The question is answered correctly.
God.
Question number 5. The answer was 5 gold per 10. Rafa has now tied up Raz and Emily Rand for the furthest trip up the ladder so far today. Do you want to keep playing? Do you want to push for question 6? Okay, let's do it.
Keep going.
He's got 1 lifeline left. He's got 1 lifeline left. It is to call a family member. Let's go ahead and see what question 6 looks like. Which of these characters does not have a fear? This isn't lore, this is like a mechanic in the game. Urgot, Vex, Aurora, Darius.
Well, it's not Urgot because his ulti fears everyone once he executes someone. Vex has a fear that can be procced. I think Darius, when you ult and kill a champion, you fear minions nearby, so that counts. Aurora, I think it's Aurora. I'm gonna lock in Aurora for C.
Locking in Aurora. Final answer. Does Rafa have something to be afraid of, or was this the right choice? It was! The new champ, she's a cuddly bunny with some thigh-high socks. She's not scaring anybody. And Rafa now holds the record on the day for the furthest trip up the ladder with 6 correct answers.
We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep going?
Bring me number 7.
Bring me number 7. All right, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Which LCS team has the most finals appearances in LCS history? Team Liquid.
Oh,
Team
shit.
Solo Mid. Cloud9. 100 Thieves.
Okay. It's not 100 Thieves. Let's work backwards. Spring 2013. That's when LCS started. That was TSM and Good Game University. Summer was TSM and Cloud9. Spring 2014 was TSM Cloud9 again. 2014 summer was TSM Cloud9 again. 2015 was the year of CLG. So let's see. TSM has been in almost every single final since then. Oh my god, I need a fucking notepad.
Yeah, it's...
Am I timed on this? I don't want to keep, like, the stream
You won't
too
be
long.
allowed to spend a long amount of time. You're also not allowed to use your keyboard in any way, shape, or form. You cannot touch the computer while playing the game.
Yeah.
If you have a piece of paper and a pen, you can write on that. But we can't allow you to touch keyboard or mouse during the competition for competitive integrity purposes.
Okay, I'm just gonna... it's got to be between TSM and C9. So... Give me 30 seconds.
Okay.
Let me just count
30
silently.
seconds. You got it.
TSM, 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 TSM. And then 2020 summer. So TSM is 9, C9 is 1, 2, 3. No, 2015. 2016. No. 2017.
We're gonna need an answer shortly.
C9, final answer.
C9, final answer. Lock it in. Was it Cloud9? Or is Rafa flying in the wrong direction? Question number 7 is correct! Rafa, you are knocking on the door to the halfway point. 7 questions correct. TSM still the winningest org in LCS history. They're one up over Cloud9, but Cloud9 has appeared in more finals than TSM. All right, do you want to continue playing? You are up to 5,600 RP. It's no small amount.
We're keep going. We're gonna keep going. Bring in number 8.
All right, question number 8. We're going to the second half of competition for the first time today. Gabe, okay, cool. Faker is known as the GOAT. What's his real name? Lee Sung-min, Lee Sung-hyuk, Lee Sung-hoon, Lee Sung-hyuk.
Oh, no, okay, I'm without cheating, because I know you're streaming Twitch chat.
Yeah, you can't look at the stream. You can't look at the stream.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I don't want to look at the stream. But can you spell the names for me? I know it's the one that's SANG as his like.
Okay, there are 3 of those.
I spin a screenshot instead of them.
Okay, all right. Gabe is sending you a screenshot, Rafa, so you can check your Discord to see the spellings of the names.
Thank you. Oh, Lee Sung-hyuk. So D. D is my final answer.
D, final answer. Lock it in. Does Rafa know Faker's real name? Yes, he does! Rafa has the knowledge of the greatest dude to ever play the game. And Rafa has now answered 8 questions correctly on his quest to a $500 Ari. Rafa, you are currently sitting at 6,500 RP. You can move forward to question number 9, or you can take your RP and go.
We're going to keep going.
Okay.
I'm not going to bitch out. Let's go.
All right.
The way.
He's ready to keep it rolling. Gabe, could you give me question number 9, please?
He's on question 10, because I had to skip one.
You had to skip. What do you mean you had to skip one?
The article popped up twice. Anyway, let's go.
Okay. God bless America. Okay. He's on. Wait, now how is he on question 10? He's only answered 8 correctly. He's on question 9. You're gonna have to put another question in there.
Okay, I will.
Just because Heart of Gold popped up twice doesn't mean he gets a free pass. That's a you fuck up, not a him fuck up. Okay. Question number 9. Who was the first Vastayan champion in League of Legends? Nidalee, Udyr, Wukong, Ari. They're all kind of furries.
I'm going to keep it real. I had no idea that Wukong and Udyr were Vastayans. Holy shit. Who was the first?
The first Vastayan champion in League of Legends.
Okay, now hang on.
Okay.
I'm a Nidalee main.
Okay.
But I don't know much about her lore. However, I don't ever remember them saying that she is a Vastayan. So is it possible that this question is putting champions that are not even Vastayans, even though the question is misdirected? Fuck.
It is question number 9. We are getting up there into the more difficult questions that you're going to be asked. You still have 1 lifeline remaining. Although I don't know if your family would be any more inclined as to the nature of the Vastayan than you might be.
I wish I could call a family member that is over the age of 60, but most of them are in Europe watching the Euro Cup.
Okay,
so they are busy.
They got priorities right now. Priorities that might not find themselves here on Who Wants to Win a $500 Ari skin.
Yeah. God. Son of a bitch. Oh, no more lifelines. Oh.
We are going to need
Well,
an answer.
boys, if I go out in this question, I just want 3 things to be known.
3 things. Okay.
Thank you, CaptainFlowers, for putting on such an awesome game show.
Okay.
Thank you, Gabe, for risking your money and your rent bill just for the sake of gifting someone a $500 Ari skin. And 3, I still made it farther than the Raz, so get shit on, noob.
Okay. So what's the answer going to be? We have to have your final answer.
Yeah.
The first Vestayan champion in League of Legends.
Ari, final answer.
Ari, final answer. Lock it in. That's not the right answer, Gabe. He said Ari. There. All right. Are we going to question number 10? No! The correct answer was Wukong. Wukong was the first Vestayan champion added to League of Legends. Rafa, I'm not going to lie to you right now. A lot of these questions that I've seen so far here today, I have known the answers to. However, I'm not a furry. I've never felt sexually attracted to Bugs Bunny or anything similar to him. So I had no idea about this question. I honestly didn't know that Vestayan was a word until like a year ago when somebody asked me if I had played any Vestayan characters, and I told them no, I play League of Legends. It's a tough one. It's definitely not easy climbing all the way up to that 15th question.
I felt confident on ability names, esports trivia, but when it comes to actual like champion lore, that is the one area I am just completely shit at. So I had a feeling, and like I said, I didn't even know that Wukong and Nidalee or even Udyr classified as Vestayans.
I'm pretty sure Udyr is a homeless man wearing a rug on his back. I don't think he is one. I couldn't answer the question when you asked it in the moment, but I don't think he is a Vestayan character. I think he is a homeless man with a rug on his back.
Nice. Okay. Well, if I'm getting flamed, it is what it is. I'm sorry that I do not know lore about Wukong.
You made it the furthest of anyone by a significant margin. The competitors before you today got 5, 5, and 3 correct. You got 9 questions correct. You nearly doubled the second highest placement so far on the ladder. Honestly, really impressive stuff.
I did what I can. I had to make the play-by-plays proud for today on the game show. So,
hey man, you represented us very, very well. Thank you so much for competing here today. Even though you fell short, you made a hell of a run. It was a couple of really close calls. Maybe we'll get you back on here in the future. Maybe make another run for the $500 Ari skin. Right now, though, before we let you go, before we send you back off the stage, if there's anything you'd like to promote, if there's anything you'd like to say to the people watching out in the audience, now is the time.
Watch LCS when we come back on July 20th. I'm very excited to be returning, of course. And the LCS broadcast team has, I know you guys don't get to see much outside of just what happens on the show, but being embraced into the culture of LCS since my debut last spring has been nothing short of a dream come true. And the amount of work that these guys put, not only for the show, but also bringing someone like me, completely new, and, you know, during my first year, very inconsistent in their cast, has been really honoring and heartwarming, because these guys go out of their way to make sure I am on the same level and caliber as them. And I'm really hoping that, you know, by the end of Summer Split, I can live up to the mantle of some of the greats that I've looked up to over the past 10 years since I was a fan watching back in 2013. So thank you to the LCS. Also, shout out to NACL, where I came from, because they're still on while the LCS is on break. Go ahead and support them. They're in money matches right now. And because Elias forgot to, shout out to Elias's wife, Danielle. That's your proper shout out. There you go.
Danielle got a shout out after all.
And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks again for having me on, Captain.
Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you so much for playing. Have a good rest of your day out there, all right?
Take care.
Hell yeah.